Good morning, student. In our last video, we have discussed about soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injury means injury which occurs over the skin and muscles like contusion, abrasions, laceration, muscle cramp, ligament tear, muscle tear, etc. Today we will discuss about hard tissue injury. Hard tissue injury means the injury which occurs over bones of the skeletal systems like fracture, dislocations, etc. First, we'll discuss about dislocation. 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 In dislocation, it means the adjoining bones are displaced from its normal place. Dislocation, it is the injury of joint in which the adjoining bones are displaced from its original positions. It caused due to direct or indirect impact by an external object, due to direct or indirect hit over the joint, and it causes acute pain, swelling, loss of functioning of the affected part, etc. There are various types of dislocations like like simple dislocation, fractures, dislocation, complicated dislocations, etc. Dislocation, it can be prevented by doing warming up before participating in any training or competitions. By doing warming up, we can avoid dislocations by avoiding jerky movement, by avoiding excess stretching of joint, etc. These are the some steps through which we can prevent dislocation. Symptoms of dislocation. Whenever the dislocation happens, the adjoining bones, it does not look normal. There is a swelling, loss. The movement of joint is not possible. The temperatures increase, etc. First aid management. How you will treat. The first treatment is complete rest, no movement. The victims should be kept at a comfortable place, and the affected part should be kept in a complete rest position, no movement. After that, we should do icing. Icing, it's hard to stop internal bleeding. And then the first thing is that hard tissue injury, that is bone injury, fractures and dislocations, it is a serious injury. Therefore, it should be handled only by the expert doctors. If there is any mishappening, then it may lead to permanent disability. Therefore, the hard tissue injury, it should be handled only by the expert doctors. And before the arrival of the doctors, we can do icing to reduce the internal bleeding, etc. So the first aid management of dislocation, first is complete rest, no movement. After that, do icing. Icing help to stop internal bleeding. After icing, use splint or string bandage. Okay. Provide support. Provide support by using string or splint bandage. It helps to avoid movement, as well as it gives relief from the pain to the victim. And the person should be handled by the expert doctors. X-ray and other diagnosis should be done. And for immobility of the joint, the plaster should be done. It should be for 3 to 6 months. 3 to 6. It should be done for 3 to 6 weeks. And after the treatment is over, the rehabilitation exercise is done to regain the strength of the joint. And student, the dislocation and fracture, the treatment of dislocation and fractures, it is same. Next is fracture. Fractures means cracking or breaking of bones. In fractures, the bones break or there is a mild cracking of bones. Fracture, fractures, it is categorized into two type. Open fractures, open fractures and close fractures. In open fractures, the bones break. Okay. First, in closed fractures, closed fractures, the bones break and it remain inside the skin. There is no cut over the skin. It remain inside the skin. And in open fractures, the bones break and there is a cut over the skin by the edge of the bones. Next is fractures, open and closed fractures, and it is grouped as fractures. It is grouped as first complete fractures, complete in complete fractures, the bones break completely into two parts. Okay, in complete fractures, the bones totally break into two pieces. Complete fractures. Incomplete fractures. In incomplete fractures, there is only cracking of bones. The bones does not break completely. There is only cracking of bones. Bones partially cracked. Complete fractures. Incomplete fractures, green stick. Green stick. In green stick fractures, it is mainly seen in the child. In green stick fractures, the bones slightly bend and there is a cracking over the bones. Okay, just like this is a bones and the bones is mild bend and there is a crack over the bones. This is the green stick fractures. Okay, in green stick fractures, the bones is slightly bent and there is a mild cracking. There is a slight cracking over the bones. It is mainly seen in the children because the child bones is delicate. Next is green stick fractures. Next is comminuted fractures. In comminuted fractures, the bones break into many small pieces at the site of fractures. Okay. In comminuted fractures, the bones break into small pieces, many small pieces at the site of fractures. Next is impact fractures. Impact. In impact fractures, the breaking bones slide over the other bones. The bones break and it slide over the other bones. Okay, in impact fractures, the broken bones enters into the another bone. Next is transverse fractures. Transverse fractures. In transverse fractures, the bones break at a right angles. Okay, just like this is a bone. The bone break at a right angles. Okay, this is a bones. The bones break at a right angle. Just like here, it is a right angles. Okay, in transverse fractures, the bones break at the right angles with the axis of the bones. It break horizontally from one point to another point. Okay, it break horizontally in transverse fractures. And next is transverse fractures, stress fractures. Stress fractures, it is also known as hairline fractures. It is caused due to repeated stress over the joint. It is mainly seen in jumping activity. It is due to the repeated stress over the joint. Okay, just like in jumping. So in stress fractures, it is due to the repeated stress over the joint. Oblique fractures. Oblique fractures. In oblique fractures, the bones break diagonally. Like this is a bone. The bones break diagonally. It is due to twisting of bones. If the bones twist, then it break diagonally. Next is compound. In compound fractures, the bones break along with dislocation. Okay, in compound fractures, the bones break along with dislocation. There is breaking as well as dislocation of bones. And last, complicated in complicated fractures, the bones break and the bones break. The bones is crushed. Moreover, the delicate organs like brain, kidney, livers, etc. are damaged by the bones. Okay. In compound fractures, the bones break into small pieces and it affects the delicate organs like brain, kidney, livers, etc. This is about the fractures. Okay, these are the 10 types of fractures. Fractures means the bones breaking or slightly cracking of bones. First, it is categorized into two parts: open fractures, closed fractures. In open fractures, the bones break and there is a cut over the skin. And in closed fractures, the bones break and it remain inside the skin. There is no cut over the skin. And there are 10 types of fractures. Complete fractures. In complete fractures, the bones break completely into two pieces. In incomplete fractures, there is only mild cracking of the bones. The bones is not completely break. There is only slight cracking over the bones. Greenistic fractures. In greenistic fractures, the bones bend and there is a cracking over the bones. Okay, the bones is bent and there is a mild cracking over the bones, and it is mainly seen in the child bones because their bones are too delicate. Next is comminuted fractures. In comminuted fractures, the bones break into many small pieces at the site of fractures. Okay, bones break up into many small pieces at the site of fractures. Impact fractures. In impact fractures, the broken bones enters into the another bones. Okay, the broken bones enter Okay, it enters into the another bones. And in transverse fractures, the bones break at a right angles. Okay, in transverse fractures, bones break at a right angles along the axis of the bones. It break horizontally, like horizontally from one point to another. Oblique fractures, in oblique fractures the bones break diagonally, and it is mainly caused due to mainly occur due to twisting of bones. If the bones is twist, then it may lead to oblique fractures. Compound fractures, stress fractures, it is due to repeated stress over the joint. Okay, if there is repeated stress over the joint, it may lead to stress fractures, and it is mainly seen in the jumping activity. And compound fractures, in compound fractures there is breaking of bones along with dislocation. And complicated fractures, in complicated fractures the bones break and it damages the delicate organs like kidney, mind, livers, etc. Bone is crushed. Moreover, the delicate organs are damaged by it. This is about the fractures. So, next is symptoms. Symptoms of fractures. Symptoms like when the bones break, the movement is not possible. Okay, when the bones break, the movement is not possible. It will remain fixed, and there is a swelling, loss of functioning of the bones. The temperatures of a person's increase. It will not look normal. Okay, the bones will not look normal. This is the symptoms of bones, symptoms of fractures. Next is first aid. First aid. First aid for fractures. Complete rest. Complete rest. The first step is complete rest to the affected part. The victim should be kept in a comfortable position. Okay, complete rest, no movement. There should be no movement of the affected part. After that, icing. Use icing over the affected part. It's helped to reduce internal bleeding. It helps to reduce internal bleeding, swelling. Okay, ice or cold compression. After icing, after icing, provide support by string or splint bandage. Okay, the bones, it should be supported by string, that is रस्सी या फिर कपड़े से उसको सपोर्ट कर दीजिए, so that the movement, to avoid the movement, as well as it give relief to the pain, relief to the person. Okay, provide support by string or splint bandage to avoid for the movement, and it provide rest to the person, relieve pain, and then handled by the expert doctors. handled by expert. The bones injury, whether it is dislocation or fracture, it should be handled only by the expert doctors. Otherwise, it may lead to a permanent disability. So, don't try to give first aid. Therefore, the first aid, after that, it should be the victims should be taken to the hospitals and it should be handled by the doctors, and X-ray and other diagnosis should be done. Okay, it should be handled by the doctors. Other X-ray diagnosis, etc. should be done, and the plaster should be used. Plaster for 3 to 6 weeks, and use plasters for 3 to 6 weeks, so that to avoid the movement and it take the original position. Okay, so use plaster for 3 to 6 weeks for immobilization of the bones. And after the treatment is over, do rehabilitation. After the complete recovery of the injury, after the complete treatment, if the treatment is over, then the rehabilitation exercise, physiotherapy, it should be done to regain the strength of the joint, bones, etc. under the observation of the expert in a progressive manners. These are the some first aid and management technique for bone injury. So we have discussed about sports injury, various type of sports injury. Sports injury, first thing, sports injury means the injury which occurs in the game and sports. Sports injury means the injury which occurs in the games and sports. It is of two types: soft tissue injury and hard tissue injury. Hard tissue injury. Soft tissue injury, it is again two types: skin injury and muscle injury. Skin injury, there are various types of skin injury like contusion, abrasion, laceration, incision, etc. And muscle injury like cramp, strain, sprain, etc. And hard tissue injury like fractures, and dislocation. Fractures, there are various types of fractures like complete fractures, complete fractures, incomplete fractures, Gristic fractures, stress fractures, compound fractures, complicated fractures, compound fractures, oblique fractures, etc. These are the classification of sports injury. And student, next is sports medicine. Sports medicine. Sports medicine, it is a branch of medicine that deal with diagnosis, treatment and rehabilitations of injury related to game and sports. It focuses on complete recovery and rehabilitation, complete recovery of a person from the injury. And International Federation of Sports Medicine, International Federations of Sports Medicine, it is the branch, it is the governing body which provide guideline for the sports medicine. Next is first aid. First aid, it is the immediate and temporary care given to the victim before the arrival of the doctors so as to avoid further injury. First aid, it provides guideline what to do, what not to do. So without wasting time, we have to take a quick decision so as to avoid further injury. And next in first A, it is ABC, A, B, C, airway, breathing, and C means circulation. Okay, this is about ABC. And student, for muscle injury, the treatment is RICE, RICE, RICE and rehabilitation. This is the treatment for muscle injury. Muscle injury. Okay, this is the muscle injury treatment. RICE. R means rest, ICE means ice, C compression, E elevations, R rehabilitation. Okay, RICE, it is the treatment for muscle injury, that is for strain, sprain, etc. First step is complete rest, no movement. After that, use ice or cold compression to avoid internal bleeding. Then third step is do compression, use compression bandage to avoid swelling, and then elevate the affected part above the heart levels. And then rehabilitations, after the treatment is over, do a rehabilitation exercise of physiotherapy to regain the strength of the muscles, and it should be done under the observation of the expert in a progressive manner. So this is about our sports medicine, injury in sports.